Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Z. Today we're going to be talking about who the is the holy trinity of 4th gen K-pop. Now, if we look back in the past, each generation has 3 girl groups that are just like fucking it up. If you look in 3rd gen, it was Red Velvet, Twice, and Blackpink. And if you look back in the 2nd gen, it was 21. Who were they? It was 21, Wonder Girls, and Girls' Generation. But like the question is now, who is it in 4th gen? Because 4th gen is packed with performers. Like we have New Jeans, LE SSERAFIM, IVE, Stacy, aespa, Kepler? The point is that there's a lot of girl groups out right now, and it's hard to pick that holy trinity, you know, that trifecta of K-pop for the moment. So who's better to break it down than your boy Z? I'm going to be talking about 5 K-pop groups: LE SSERAFIM, New Jeans, aespa, IVE, and Stacy, and we're going to see which 3 girl groups I think are the holy trinity of the 4th gen. And I do not think y'all are going to be disappointed with the answer. So, without any further ado, let's just hop into it, girl. I'm excited. Alright, so the first group I'm going to be talking about is my girly pops, New Jeans. Okay, so if you've watched, like, I only have 2 videos on this channel. If you watched my first video on this channel, then you know that I'm a pretty big fan of New Jeans. I love New Jeans because they bring something funky and fresh to K-pop. They have this cool, chill R&B sound with a lot of trap influences, but it's still very poppy. It reminds a lot of people of the early 2000s, late 90s vibe of music, and aesthetically that's been what they're going for. They are with Adore, which is under Big Hit or Hype or whatever the fuck they want to be called. Yeah, they have this really cool vibe, and the thing that I love about New Jeans is that they're so palatable for a Western audience without trying to be palatable for the Western audience. And New Jeans is also very successful. With OMG just dropping and combined with their first album sales, they're way over 1 million. They have to be over 1 million. Are they not over 1 million sales yet? They have 4 songs that have actually charted in the Global 200 chart. They have Attention that peaked at 54, Hype Boy that peaked at 52, Ditto that peaked at number 8, and OMG that peaked at 30. Those are 4 fucking songs. All of them are still charting while I'm filming this. Like, Hype Boy and Attention are still charting. That's absurd. They have longevity. That's the one thing with New Jeans. They have longevity, and I think they do add something to the K-pop sphere. So when it comes to finding one of those spots, I think New Jeans has a really good resume for it. They have 7 music show wins. It's not even like they're slacking in Korea. They're literally just doing everything. So yes, I am a really big fan of New Jeans. Stacy girls, it's going down. Now, Miss Stacy, I like Stacy. Stacy gives me the vibes that Mamamoo gave for 3rd gen. Like, they weren't part of the big 3, but they did a lot. Mamamoo, they were the girly pops. They weren't Twice, they weren't Blackpink, they weren't Red Velvet. But if they had a hit, it was a hit. And they knew how to make good music. And it's the same thing with Stacy. Even if you don't care about Stacy like that, you can't deny that their music is good. Like, even if they don't have a fan base, they have good music. And if they have a flop, it's okay. People thought that freaking Stacy was over after Run to You because of Beautiful Monster, and then Poppy, a Japanese single, got people filling their oats again, and it was like nothing happened. And Stacy does really good. Like, I didn't know they had 10 music show wins. Did y'all know they had 10 music show wins? I didn't fucking know that. Like, slay, girls. Did they chart on the global charts? No. They don't chart on the global charts, but excluding the USA, I think they made it to like 172, 170 something, I don't know. They make quality music. I feel like they just give underrated vibes. They don't feel like the main character, and I don't think they're trying to be the main character. I mean, their whole thing is like teeny bopper, teen crush? Is that what we're calling this? That's what they're giving. Stacy's giving teen crush, so I'm living for it. Next up, we have LE SSERAFIM. Well, Seraphim is so interesting to me. They had that humongous scandal when they first debuted that was like all people talked about. I feel like that was bigger than Fearless. But as a G Idol stan, that Sujin was too much for me and I just didn't want to get involved. So I just listened to I'm Fearless, and I just kept moving on with my day. But after Fearless, and they came back with TTT, oh, I was sent. They did something with that little mini album. I don't know what was going on with Source Music, but they put their whole pussy into that. The thing that I love about Le Sserafim is they make good, minimalistic, catchy music. They got 9 music show wins. You better slay, girls. And with only 2 songs, like, that's a slay. They have 2 songs that peaked in the global top 200, and that is Fearless and Anti-Fragile. Fearless peaked at 69 and was on the charts for 8 weeks, and Anti-Fragile peaked at 38 and was on the charts for 12 weeks. And Anti-Fragile is still on the charts. You better slay. They're so interesting. If I had to give them like a vibe from like a 3rd gen group, I feel like they'd be in the spot that Red Velvet was in. Red Velvet, they brought something to the table, and what Le Sserafim brings to the table is performance. Oh my gosh. I literally am in awe when I watch Le Sserafim perform. This award season, are you kidding me? This award season was out of this world for performances. How do you perform like that? I freaking love Le Sserafim. Next, on to Ive. Okay, Ive, oh my god. So Ive is the K-pop group that actually got me back into K-pop. I got back into K-pop because I heard this one song called Love Dive, and then I heard this one song called 11, and I was like, who the fuck are these bitches? Because their music is pop perfection. They are bringing back pop music. Like, it's very obvious. 37 music show wins. 37, they have 6 songs under their name. Don't they have like over 2.5 million album sales too? They also have the it girl of the generation, Wonyoung. She's the queen. Stop being rude to Ive. Let's talk about it. Stop being rude to Ive. Because look, you may not like them, but you cannot deny that they're slaying. And that's probably what's making people the most mad. Like, look at these numbers. Even like globally, it's not just in Korea. Love Dive peaked at number 15, bro. 11 peaked at number 68, lasted 14 weeks. Love Dive peaked at 15, lasted 24 weeks. And then After Like peaked at number 20 and is still charting. Ive is untouchable right now. Imagine a world without 11 and Love Dive. Who is always in everybody's mouth? Ive. All the drama, Ive. And they don't even do anything. They just perform, eat a strawberry, throw a ball, and they're in the news. Like, who can do that? Yeah, anyways, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do the last group real quick. The last group that I'm going to talk about is aespa. Now, y'all are probably like, where's ITZY? Like, where's Idol? I consider 4th gen to start post-pandemic. I think STAYC and aespa were the first 2 groups that actually started 4th gen. I'm probably going to make a video about the girls of Generation 3.5 because I think it's a very interesting transitional time between 3rd gen to 4th gen. aespa, just like STAYC, they're having this weird like bandwagon problem. I think people are just being overdramatic. I think it's very simple. Like, if you don't like a song, you're not gonna listen to a song, and if that's just what happened. People didn't like girls, and that's okay. I think aespa's cool. I think they have really cool choreography. Are they my favorite group? No. Do I listen to them often? Not at all. That's okay. I still like the girls and I still like what they do. And they have some stats that I want to talk about. So they have 6 songs that have actually charted in the Global 200. Black Mamba that had peaked at 138 for 2 weeks. You had Next Level that peaked at 65 and was there for 8 weeks. Savage 39 for 6 weeks. Dreams Come True 197 for 1 week. Life's Too Short, their English debut 184 for a week. And We Dem Girls, We Dem Girls, We Dem Girls peaked at 42 for 3 weeks. K-pop fans have been so mean to aespa. And the reason why I think people hated aespa is because people were intimidated by aespa. They have the budget, they have the fame, they have the notoriety. So what can we do? We're just gonna hate on them. Rah, 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 Espa sucks. Rah, 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 rah. And like, y'all, it's not that deep. They have this cool, like, AI concept, and that's what it is. So yeah, that's what I have to say about Espa. So now that I've talked about all of these groups and stuff, it's like, hey, what's the point? Like, who are the big three? Who are the Holy Trinity? I'm gonna have to say all of them. Now, look, I don't think a lot of people understand how much the K-pop scene is just changing. It's not the same as it used to be. We live in a time now where it's so easy just to pick up your phone, go to Spotify, hit a random playlist, and find a whole bunch of artists that you've never heard before. To American people, a lot of Americans don't give a fuck about who SMYG or JYP is. They just want to hear K-pop music that they like. I don't feel like we can have a top three anymore. We can have multiple different artists who accomplish different things, be in the same space, and all succeed. All 5 of these groups are succeeding in completely different ways. So yeah, I don't think there's a holy trinity. You know, it doesn't really matter. All of these girls are in 4th gen and they're all killing it. Leave them alone. That completes my video for today. I hope y'all like this one. I'm going to be making a YouTube video where I have a ranking of the top 10 title tracks from these 5 girl groups. So if you really like this video, I guess this is technically going to be like a follow-up video, like me charting all of them. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't hate on any of these groups. I will be very sad. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye, hoes.